Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow. And as I said yesterday, I thought we were probably going to get a little bit of a pullback in Bitcoin, and we did, but it's not significant. And I don't see it lasting. I don't think this is going to be a complete reversal. We may end up going back up first. And I'm just going to wait it out because, quite frankly, trying to predict exactly what's going to happen in Bitcoin right now is just not. I don't think it's going to be fruitful. I think it's likely we might end up getting somewhere around 25 grand, to be honest. But then I do see us getting a significant retracement. Whether it's a new low, I doubt it. I'm not sure. I'm really still on the fence. I'm so conflicted. If that's not obvious, I have to wipe my eyes because I don't know why, but the air is just, my allergies have been really kicking my butt lately. So anyway, I thought we'd go over, there's an article that I found, and I'm going to share my thoughts on this. The top 5 cryptocurrencies under $1 to watch in February of 2023. Now, we'll see what happens. I don't know why this focuses on February, but it's just a fun article. So the number one on the list, obviously, is Cardano, boasting the status of the crypto protocol with the highest development activity in 2022. The Cardano ADA team has many more updates up its sleeve, including its JED stablecoin that is set to launch in the final week of January, which is coming up right now, as well as the new functions for its Plutus smart contracts targeted for February. On top of that, Cardano has recently launched the first ever smart contract written in a Pythonic programming language and was chosen as the platform to feature eTuk-Tuk, the world's first electric vehicle project built on a blockchain, all of which is an attractive investment option. At press time, Cardano is changing hands at 36 cents, down 4.21% on the day, but still recording gains of 3.88% across the week and 38.64% over the previous 30 days. Number 2 on this list is XRP, being at the center of a long drawn-out lawsuit between Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. XRP is bound to react strongly to the final judgment due to its close connection with the blockchain company. Presently, the odds are in Ripple's favor. We'll see about that. I don't know. I'm not convinced either way. XRP, I do hold some XRP though, just for fun and just in case, but I really don't think that the outcome a lot of the big XRP people are expecting or hoping for is going to be happening. I see some of the boldest, most insane predictions on XRP's price. And I have my own theories on a lot of this stuff, and we'll see. XRP also features a massive market capitalization, currently standing above $20 billion after it received an influx of more than $1 billion within 24 hours, positioning it as the 6th largest digital asset by this indicator, as Finbold reported on January 23. I'd like to see where that $1 billion came from. I could look into that. Somebody else probably already has. I'm sure that there are some significant XRP folks out there that have done deep dives into that. Currently, XRP is trading at a price of 41 cents, which is up. I mean, that's pretty good compared to where it was for quite a while. It hung out really low for a minute. This represents a decline of 3.42% over the last 24 hours, whereas its weekly gains stand at 4.76. Not bad. Now we're going to get into some meme tokens here in this article. Shiba Inu is listed as number 3. Is this 3? Man, I'm struggling. I got my new shot, my semaglutide shot yesterday, and it just makes you burp constantly. It's so not fun. But that's the beauty is pain. And what's funny is I don't even really think you guys can tell anything about my weight loss. I actually took a mere selfie the other day and sent it to my wife, and she's like, "Holy cow!" And I'm like, "Yeah, dad bod for days, baby." But the semaglutide stuff is definitely working. You just got to be careful. So Shiba Inu, and then after that you see Dogecoin, and then last is something that I'm not too familiar with that we're going to dive into. But first, I want to go into this. So Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. Here's the thing; those are definitely the two most prominent meme tokens out there, in my opinion. And Dogecoin is trading at about 8 cents, that's pretty good. And Shiba Inu, where is it at? A fraction of a penny. Now, here's the thing: I think these meme tokens are fun. I don't know how to explain meme tokens other than them being like pet rocks. Like, and maybe they're fun to throw a little money in and watch it go and watch it fluctuate. And I get that. And there are people that go in big into these meme tokens. And chances are in the next bull market, both of these are going to go up quite a bit because they're all about marketing. They're all about speculation. They're all about, buying something for pennies and then going up a lot more pennies. So it's not that they can't be profitable. It's hard for me to take meme tokens seriously on any level, even Dogecoin. And I know Elon Musk can fluctuate the price of Doge based off of a tweet. And that's all fun and that's all good. But, I don't think I hold any meme tokens at all. And I'm totally fine with that. I am definitely one to buy more on fundamentals and real use case potential, technology, all of that fun stuff. Meme tokens are cool, but I'll leave that to the newcomers because honestly, if meme coins are good for anything, it's drawing in newcomers to the crypto space that don't know much, but they've heard about Shiba, they've heard about Doge, they know about these meme tokens. Why is that? Because you can buy 1 billion of them for a couple bucks. And if it goes up, you've done well. And that's the fun of it. It just brings people in. And if anything, it teaches people, it inspires people to learn about crypto wallets and how they work. Really struggling with the yawns today. It's only 11 o'clock. And I actually caught up on sleep last night, which is nice because for the last 2 or 3 days, I haven't slept much at all. I've been really struggling. The native coin of Crypto.com's Ethereum virtual machine, EVM compatible Cryptos chain built on Cosmos. Okay, I like Atom. I like Cosmos Atom. Cronos or Crow, CROW, thieves. I'm just kidding. Is another worthwhile digital asset for February due to its blockchain's massive impact on the crypto world and Crypto.com's focus on sustainability. Honestly, I don't touch anything that has to do with Crypto.com. I mean, to me, no thanks. On top of that, the Cronos chain recently came out of the beta version, and it was updated to version 1.0 under the updated codename Galileo, promising multiple technical improvements such as the optimization of node storage and startup times. My guess is this person owns some of this and they've thrown it in the article because I think there's much better stuff out there. Currently trading at around 7-8 cents. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You can see I'm struggling today, but I had to get a video out today. And, here's the thing about these top 5 lists. They're all relative. They're all relative to the person. I could write 1 million of these things and give you 10 or 20 top 5 crypto lists and maybe they do well, maybe they don't, but it's all relative. And oftentimes it's relative to what the individual writing the article holds already. I mean, let's be real about it. But I thought that, doing a top 5 something would be fun today. And they're all under $1. Most of them are under 10 cents for the most part, outside of Cardano, which is a little bit higher. I've been taking an interest in wing riders lately. And I've actually been trying to talk to them. I've been talking to wing riders a little bit. I've been talking to Cody folks and just trying to explore. And I've got I have the Cardano ecosystem pulled up, and I'm going to be doing some digging on some of these projects. Obviously, I'm big on the Cornucopias and I love World Mobile Token but there's a lot of good stuff out there, and I think it's definitely time to start paying attention. But this is why Wing Riders is now the leading Cardano DeFi protocol, which is a pretty big milestone. And if what I'm gathering about Wing Riders is legitimate, this could be a really big one, and especially in the next bull market. According to DeFi Llama, Wing Riders, or WRT, is now the leading DeFi protocol on Cardano by total value locked. The protocol currently holds 42% dominance of the chain, with 51.77 million locked. The TVL, the total value locked of its next nearest competitor, MinSwap, is 40.73 million, which MinSwap was number one. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, MinSwap is actually used by a lot more people, just maybe by not as many whales, is my guess. Which it's like, I'm likely going to trust something that, the whales are trusting to do their trading or their DeFi. So, I don't know, which is down 81% from its peak value of $211 million achieved on March 28th. Wing Riders sets itself apart from the competition. Wing Riders is an automated market maker, decentralized exchange DEX running on Cardano's EU TXO Layer 1. This brings several benefits over accounting model DEXs as seen on Ethereum, including deterministic fees and, given the use of rich datum values, a flexible environment with which to process multiple operations reliably. According to the white paper, the team set out to make use of Cardano's transaction-based model to provide a trusted and cheap way to trade crypto tokens. Crypto Slate reached out to Wing Riders for commentary on its recent success. Karen Kalantari, the company's spokesperson, said he attributes this to several factors, including interest generated by the project's upcoming IDO. Here's a question I want to ask you guys. I am probably going to be doing some pretty big deep diving into Wing Riders, and I'm curious what you guys would think. Obviously, I've got SoBlocks in development, which is my social media platform that we're building for Cardano. And we're about to launch a really significant update, and likely open it to the general public it's still going to be a beta, but we have a lot of features that we're going to be integrating into SoBlocks. I want this to be kind of a one-stop hub for everything from your crypto news, your tokenization of minting tokens and NFTs, an NFT marketplace, an NFT search engine, all Cardano focused for the most part. And it may branch out into other blockchains in the future, but we're focusing entirely on Cardano right now. One thing I wouldn't mind having within the platform is a reputable DEX, because I think that's going to be important for people, especially those that are trading. And I'm thinking, what if I were to integrate one of these DeFi platforms or these DEXs, maybe such as Wing Riders, into SoBlocks through some sort of API-based system or something of that nature? Let me know in the comments if you think that would be worthwhile. Because I want people to be able to achieve anything. I want them to be able to write content, put content out there, be able to mint popular content to the blockchain so that it's there forever. I want people to build communities. I want people to trade their NFTs if they want. I want a kind of like a bubble of Cardano users is ultimately what we're trying to build, but not just for Cardano users, for everybody and anybody, but primarily driven by the Cardano ecosystem. And let me know what you think about that in the comments. Do you think that'd be a good move? Do we need to integrate a DEX through an API under the social media platform? Because if we do, and SoBlocks does pick up and starts really growing, it would help that DEX quite a bit. And, I don't know, maybe there's a way to structure it so that we benefit. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. But I think that I think Wing Riders is definitely getting my interest. I mean, above a lot of these other platforms, I really like Wing Riders, and it's one of the few that I've actually been trying to discuss and talk to them. They've expressed interest in a call and things, and I'm interested. I'm down to talk and see if there's a way to work together. But I don't know why I find it interesting, and I think it's the automated nature of it. I mean, if you're talking about a decentralized market, a DEX, having an automated market maker system on a decentralized platform like this could prove very, very fruitful and useful to a lot of people. So I like that. My biggest hang up, my biggest concern is I don't know who's running it. I don't know enough about who's behind it. Maybe, you know, what their motives are. You know, maybe some of that could be subdued a bit with some calls, some face calls, some Zoom discussions and things. I don't know. But I'm definitely interested in exploring it. And, you know, if I end up building confidence in this as being a legitimate platform, well, you know, maybe I end up working with them, maybe I don't, but I you know, you're likely going to see some content relevant to it. Because I really am trying to establish kind of the front runners in the Cardano ecosystem. Who's going to, it's not just about establish a strong use case for the public, but who's going to benefit the public overall? Who's going to benefit the Cardano ecosystem the most with the utmost in integrity? That is my biggest concern. I'm so tired of watching projects get funded, do really well, and then rug pull or disappear with a bunch of excuses. I'm really, really burnt out on all of that. I'm so burnt out on all of it, which is one of the reasons why, you know, I see a lot of questions and comments and people, what do you think about this project? What do you think about that project? I don't think about it. I don't think about the majority of the shit shows out there anymore because I've been through it all so many times. And I know that, you know, it's very likely that less than 5% of the projects that launch anywhere on any blockchain are going to be worth a shit in 4 years anyway. I mean, that's just the nature of it. And I've learned that the hard way. I've learned that it doesn't really matter what vertical it's in. It doesn't really matter what is happening or how great it looks today. It can fall apart on a moment's notice tomorrow and hurt a lot of people. And that makes me very, very squeamish when it comes to this, because even though, like, and I've done this and I know what it's like, where you can go into a project at pennies on the dollar. It could go up really well. You know, it could go up $5, $6, $7, whatever. Everybody's making a bunch of money. And then overnight it can turn and everybody loses everything. And it's a matter of never knowing. And that's why if you are going to invest in a lot of these altcoins, especially these new to market altcoins, know it's a risk. No, you're very likely going to lose all your money. I mean, it's very, very possible. And as long as you know that and you accept that, then okay, play. Because the reward versus the risk is significant. You can make a significant amount of money very quickly, very easily, even on some of these scammier projects that, you know, maybe we don't know at the time that they're scammy. But it's a matter of getting out. So if you get into some of these projects, and you do make a bunch of money investing in some of these projects, take your profit, improve your life, improve your financial status. Don't get greedy. Don't think, oh, it's gone up this far, it's going to double, it's going to triple, because you're going to see all of these people on YouTube and everywhere else that also hold these tokens telling you that. And they're going to say, oh, this is going to go up 100 times. We're going to be rich. And then something happens. A regulation comes out, some politician decides to poke a hole in it. I mean, anything could happen. So, you know, my advice to anybody, and I don't, you know, I guess I shouldn't call it advice. This isn't financial advice. This is personal advice. If you achieve a level of greatness in investing in anything for that matter, or like not even investing, if you're doing exceedingly well at something and you realize it's abnormal, it's not a normal situation to be in, and you have the means of either holding out and maybe making a lot more money, or taking your profit, paying off your mortgage, getting rid of your debt, living a better life, well, maybe you should focus on doing that while the getting's good, because it may not last. And that's the biggest thing I can say. Any of these projects can come tumbling down in a day. So when you get into a position where you can actually benefit your life, benefit your family, make significant changes in your lifestyle for the better, focus on doing that. There'll be more opportunities. So until next time, grow your coins, and I'll see you again real soon, folks.